Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So we've known that these two units were going to be coming into the game for a little while now, one because of V-Jump and the other one from the latest video and stuff. But we do now have gameplay of both the transforming Demon King Piccolo and of course the regular Super Saiyan Broly from Dragon Ball Z Broly Second Coming. And of course this is all thanks to the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts. But with that being said, let's take a look.
This is the power of a demon! Take that! You won't escape! No! You'll regret this! Let me shoot! It's over! Die and be gone! Live as a worm, die like a worm!
It's over. Done already, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, this Demon King Piccolo's looking kinda clean, bruh. But with that being said, let's break it down. So it says, Demon King Piccolo is coming. Meet conditions to transform and inflict attribute downgrade, plus 10% to damage taken from certain tags to all foes. He also gets plus 80% damage, minus 30% damage taken, and plus 60% special move damage. He's a great attacker with high draw and combo potential. Okay, first and foremost, right? Old Demon King Piccolo, right? His special move is kind of clean. Like, I like that fake out that he does where he shoots the blast at Kid Goku, he jumps in the air and then fires off another blast and gets him, right? But I think the cleanest portion of all this is the actual transformation. He gets the Dragon Balls. I think he spat out like 2 Dragon Balls and then transformed into young Demon King Piccolo, which is so freaking cool. But apart from all that though, this actually sounds kind of crispy. Okay, breaking it down bit by bit. If you meet the conditions to transform, you inflict attribute downgrade plus 10 to damage taken from certain tags to all foes, which obviously is good. Again, the more damage that tags are able to take, the better off you will be. And again, it says, it says to certain tags. So I wouldn't know, like maybe Saiyan, like just because of the fact that obviously Demon King Piccolo fought Kid Goku, so maybe Saiyan, if not Saiyan, probably like potentially Dragon Ball Saga, right? Because, well, he was part of the Dragon Ball Saga, so that'll make sense. So maybe one of those two, but still, anyway, plus 10 to damage taken from certain tags to all foes. That will obviously be really good. He also gets a plus 80% damage. Like, I'm assuming damage increase. Like, Twitter can only put so much in a tweet, but I'm assuming it's plus 8% to damage dealt, and that is no laughing matter. That is a pretty big buff. Oh my goodness. And what's crazy is this Demon King Piccolo is not just gonna be Dragon Ball Saga, more than likely he's also gonna be regen too. So one way or another, that's gonna be really good on either of those tags, straight up. Also, minus damage, minus 30% to damage taken, which is also good. So obviously you mitigate damage. It doesn't say for like cover change or anything of the sort, so I'm assuming it's just a regular perk. But if it's just a regular perk, something's telling me that that might actually be cancelable. I hope that it's not, but if it is, I kind of understand, because even though that may be canceled, dude gets plus 80% to damage inflicted, which is still insane. And of course, plus 60% to special move damage. What were they thinking when they made this character? There's no way. There's no way, because these stats are actually pretty freaking good. So, wow, that a great attacker with high draw and combo potential. They didn't even mention his card draw speed and like how fast it gets, like, you know, +1, +2, or whatever the case may be. But the fact that they're at least mentioning it, oh my goodness, high damage, seems like he's able to mitigate as much damage as he can, and gets cards like left and right. This seems like a unit that is gonna be a threat, and I'm actually kind of scared. And even at that, it's not even like an LF unit, or obviously not a Zenkai unit, but still. So wow, I'm actually really looking forward to this Demon King Piccolo. And what's better is that, like, I think I actually have like Dragon Ball Saga looking crispy, but if not that tag, then I could definitely put him on regen, because my regen team is looking kind of crisp too. So all in all though, this Demon King Piccolo, the animations are fire, and not only that, his perks are actually really good, like in my opinion though. But yeah, so let's move on to BROLY. So it says Super Saiyan BROLY is coming. This BROLY has a special cover change against strike arts and a Z ability that buffs tag powerful opponent max base health. He also deals more damage to tag Sun family, and his ultimate deals damage to enemies on standby. Okay, so it's been a while actually since we've actually had a unit do like damage to your opponents on standby. Like, you know, like there are units like, for example, Golden Frieza, the green unit, where if you use, I believe it's the ultimate attack, that'll deal damage to, you know, your opponents on standby as well as the person that you're actually attacking. So there is that. But I'm okay. I really want to see like more of like what this BROLY can do, right? Because yeah, like his ultimate attack is kind of fire, and it makes complete sense. Like, I'm actually surprised it's not a legendary finish. Like it could have been one, but yeah, like his ultimate attack is fire, but I do want to see like more of like what this BROLY can do. His cover change is clean though, but it doesn't look like you're actually able to follow up, because if you see in the gameplay, Gohan, like, you know, kicks BROLY, BROLY obviously dodges the attack and kicks him away, and that's it. Like, it would have been nice if you were able to follow up, but unfortunately you can't. Oh, or no, because they vanished back into long range, so no, there's actually no way to follow up with that, but it is what it is. But still, it's still strike cover, so that's not bad. Anyway, his Z ability buffs powerful opponent max base health, which is actually kind of nice, honestly. If I'm not mistaken, Toshi did say that this BROLY is the first one to actually buff the base health for powerful opponent, so obviously that's a good thing. And there are a lot of units now that are part of that tag. Like, it's a fairly developed tag now, so raising their health, which will hopefully keep them in the game a bit longer, definitely helps. And even at that, like, if you use this BROLY alongside, for example, the Revival Cell, because Revival Cell is obviously a powerful opponent as well, but you try that out and that gives you at least a bit more wiggle room with health to keep, for example, Cell alive for a bit longer, right? You know, if you don't have to use him as Rising Rush fodder, right? Or maybe help out Jiren with his health, or, you know, etc., etc. So it definitely does have its perks, and I actually see that being a really good thing, because obviously buffing the health of any of your units is never a bad thing, nor should it ever be considered a bad thing. But the one thing I'm curious about is him dealing more damage to Sun family. Look, man, I'm just glad it's Sun fam. Actually, you know what's crazy? Well, one, I'm actually glad that it's Sun family, but I'm still confused as to why Vegeta family is not on there, because obviously in that movie, it was obviously Gohan and Goten fought, but Kid Trunks did as well. And Trunks and Goten were fighting BROLY before Gohan even got there. So the fact that he's dealing more damage to only Sun family, I mean, I get it, but it should also be Vegeta family aimed there as well. That makes complete sense. But even at that, like, Sun family's a bigger threat than Vegeta family is right now anyway. So either way though, the BROLY is looking kind of clean. I would have to see more of what he can actually do. But as of right now though, I'm hoping that he actually deals a good amount of damage to Sun family, because if not, then he's probably going to get ran over by like a majority of those units, because a lot of Sun family units are freaking powerful, especially the main one, Zenkai, LF, Super Saiyan 2, Teen Gohan. But still though, only time will tell. Either way though, that was the gameplay of both the Transforming Demon King Piccolo and the new BROLY. But I do want to know what you guys think about the two units in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.